Hi, my name is Janelle, and I'm going to show you how you can sign up for your Zinio accounts so that you can check out digital magazines through your library. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your library's homepage, and your library, if they participate in Zinio, should have a link to the Zinio library portal. So once you find that, you're going to want to go ahead and click on it. You can also get to the site by going to Zinio.swkls, which stands for the Southwest Kansas Library System.org. So Zinio.swkls.org should take you there as well. And once you get to the site, this is what you'll see, and this is the library portal. You're going to need two accounts. You're going to need an account for the library portal, which is where you're going to check out your magazines, and then you will need an account for Zinio.com, which is where you will read your magazines. So the first thing we're going to do is create the account for the library portal. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and click on Create New Account over here on the right-hand side. And then it's going to ask you for a card number. And since you're a SWKLS participating library, what you're actually going to want to do is enter in your library's code. And you may need to get this from your library. It'll be either a 4-letter or 5-digit letter code, something like this. And you can go to your library and get that. Then after that, you're going to enter in your library card number. And you can also get this from your library. If you don't know what your library card number is, they should be able to look that up for you. And depending on your library, these will be different links, but it should all be numbers. So you have your library code first, which is 4 or 5 letters. Then you're going to enter in your library code, or your library card number, sorry. And basically what this is going to do is verify that you're a valid patron so that you have the rights to check out the magazine. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And this verification process when you're signing up for your card is the only time that you're going to need that code and that library card number. So after that, you're going to log in with your email address and password, which you're going to create now. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. And you'll want to be very careful that you type your email address in correctly and that you also type in your password correctly. And I did that on purpose. I wanted you to see this. Your password will have to have 7 characters and will also have to include numbers and letters. So I'm going to retype my password so that it fits that criteria. And then you're going to want to make sure that you take a minute and write down your email address and the password that you use. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create Account, and I'm going to write down that information. Okay, so now that I created that account, this is where I'm going to check out my magazines. And we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next screencast I'm going to do. But you'll see that up at the top it says Welcome Janelle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create an account for the Zinio.com site. And the Zinio.com site is where you're going to actually go and read your magazines. So you check them out on the library portal, and then you read your magazines on Zinio.com or in the Zinio.com app if you're using a tablet or cell phone or smartphone. And I was actually logged in on this site, but I went ahead and signed myself out because I was logged in with my other account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click Sign Up to create my Zinio.com account. And remember, this is to read your magazines. I'm going to enter my information again, and you'll want to make sure that you use the same email address that you used for your library portal account. This is so they can connect to each other, and that's how your library magazines will sync to your reading account. And I would also recommend using the same password just to keep it simple so that you don't get confused. And I would also uncheck Send Me Magazine Discounts and Zinio News. We've also had a lot of questions about whether we should use this sign in with Facebook. You can use that if you want, but we prefer this method so that you can make sure that you're using the same email address that you used in the account prior. And this gives you a little bit more control over that. So I'm going to go ahead and click sign up. And it'll say, hi Janelle. So now I know that I have my Zinio account set up. So that's all you need to do as far as setting up your accounts. And then the next screencast I'll talk about how you can check out magazines. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can contact your library or go to your library's website.